Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Underrail. So last time we did a few odds and sods and now we are in Junkyard. And we are going to talk to Dockmaster Silas. A lean, tall man stands before you, chewing on something leisurely. On his exposed forearms you can see various crude tattoos and shallow scars covering his callous skin. His facial features are sharp as if chiseled into stone. If you're looking to trade, get the hell out and take the first door to the right. Tell me about the Eels. Are you the head honcho? We control the docks and all the nearby waterways, and through all that, the naval trade. It's quite a lucrative business, too. Our biggest customers here in the south. But you'd be surprised how many fancy-pants civilized northern stations come to us in search of various parts and raw materials. Scrappers control the old junkyard, true, but there's plenty of heaps this side of the fence, too, and unlike the crazy zone raids, it doesn't cost lives to salvage it. Besides, it ain't like the scrappers can ship that stuff anywhere without our help. As far as leadership's concerned, I'm the guy in charge of the docks. That's all you need to know, station girl. Thanks. We wouldn't happen to have any chance of an Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board. Nope. Let's see what you got. What do I have? I've got plenty of cash. What do we have here? Standard and serrated knife, which is the same as what I've got, except it's a little bit worse. 9 to 15, well, no, 9 to 15, 9 to 15, 690 total, 960 total. Wow. Okay, so again, in Junkyard, everything is just that little bit just that little bit what was I going to say? A little bit harder. Or nasty. It's like we've gone from a level 1 area to a level 2 area. Lots of things that I can't get into and I'm not allowed into. I was hoping there would be some areas around here. In here? No, not for a long time. That I would be able to get into some of these places. Now let's talk to Vince. On official business from Southgate, a well-knit man steps in front of you, crossing his arms and spreading his legs slightly apart. Simultaneously, he addresses you with a light, raspy voice. Hold right there, sister. The alleys here belong to us. You want to pass through, you got to pay a one-time fee. Official business from Southgate Station. Don't need to pay any fees. take another way around. Shit. No, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. It's just not good enough. What's the fee? Fair enough. 5 stitching coins it is. I will take that. Come on. Dog move. It's an elderly, dried-up man eating some raw mushrooms, taking them one by one from his palm until it's completely empty of everything but a thick layer of hardened skin. He stares at you, still chewing through the last mushroom, and after swallowing it he speaks. "Hey stranger, I can see you're not from around here." He pauses and his stare wanders around. Then he continues. "Might you by any chance be interested in a little business proposition? What do you have in mind, old timer?" He beckons you closer. "I don't always live in a tent, you know. I used to live in the residential area to the east. Really, I did. I lived in a comfy house on the east side. Oh yeah, but one day I couldn't pay my protection money to the Eels anymore, so they kicked me out. Heartless bastards. However, I'm not going to waste your time with my sob story, no. The important bit is that I know a secret way back into my old home, and I also know its current occupant has quite a bit of coins lying around here. So you'll tell me how to get in there in exchange for a cut of the profits?" What do you think, I'm thick? I've no way of making you give me any of that money after the job is done. The only thing I want for you is to get my lucky knife. It's got to be lying around somewhere in there. Knife won't be much use to you, since it's not particularly good enough for combat, but it's a sentimental to me. Value to me. Do you dig? What do you say, we got a deal? Deal. Tell me how to get there. Great, so about getting in. Obviously, you could try the front door if you think you could hack the lock, but it's also being watched by the Eels. Smart thing to do would be go around the docks and look for a small shack north of the berth. He nods. The rocks between the shack and the cave wall are actually be dislodged there without breaking a sweat. And you look skinny enough to squeeze through. Not saying you're a squeezer man, just that you're thin enough, that's all. That'll give you access to a tunnel that'll lead you straight to the mushroom garden of my old house. I discovered this passage one day when I found a stinking rat hound messing up my shrooms. Never got around to sealing it off. Speaking of that, there still might be rat hounds in there, so tread carefully. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. In fact, I'm going to go do it now. Because that's just the sort of person I are. The rat hound gutting type of person. God, that was so unpracticed. Poor at best. Alright, okay, I just stop there. Come on. Okay, should be around here. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced by the knife. Okay, so we know where this is, so we don't need to find it. Right, so let's get here, wait for the rat hounds to come. That was a good crit. Oh, that's dreadful. Okay, now. Oh, this is going to be painful. Oh, it would be if they didn't miss. And I'm going to pop in frag grenade. Of course I kill myself almost. Well, I mean, no, I'm gonna let him come to me. Fuck it. Of course it's nothing. Ooh, yes. Of course. It's gonna be painful. No, yeah. Come on. Really? That was lucky. Okay. So I think we are... Oh, 39%, of course. So let's recharge our knife. Because I think overall it worked quite well. So we've got a rat pound here that we've already discovered. And one of those. Okay. And nothing along up here. Quick save there. We'll climb over here. Excuse me. Ooh. We will quickly process plant or fungus there. And do we have enough biology to make a psi booster? We do. Not that we particularly need it per se, but really? This could be a problem. Okay. We're immune to burning. Excellent. There's the lucky knife, 9 to 17. Now, the question, why am I suffering burning damage? I'm supposed to be not suffering any... Oh, heat now. Immune to burning, I thought it said. Yeah, immune to burning. Oh well. Such is life. Let's bandage now because we can. Now, 9 to 15. Did I not take the knife? I did not. Anyway, let's empty you. And this knife can go, come on, can go here. This is quite a good knife, really. But 9 to 17 is better than the previous. I'm going to repair it a bit. Come on. One more. Now, chance to get critically hit by a weapon and unarmed. Yeah, it's not the worst knife in the world. Let's be perfectly honest here. Ooh, Scrapture. That will take us up a level. I'm just going to... No, I'm going to process plant and fungus. Then I'm going to make the Psi Booster. Boom. Now I'm going to level this up again. So no ability points there. But skills, we're going to pop everything again into melee. And then I'm going to do evasion. And I'm going to pop in some points into lock picking and hacking. Not as many in lock picking. I don't need that many. Going to put some into methathermics and max that out for the time being at least. And going to gently put some things into there. Put a little bit more into dodge. And I get a feat. And the feat that I want to have is going to be, and this is going to be, what am I after? Ooh. There we go. Cheap shots is definitely going to be in there, but I also want exposed weakness. There we go. Mechanical. What other things? Vile weaponry when he causes a bleeding wound with a cold weapon. Crippling strike. Ooh, what to get next? What if he cause a bleeding wound? So I'm going to go cheap shots. Possibly. No, expose weakness first. I'm going to expose weakness first. And that gives me. Right. Can I get that that down here? I can't. Can I expand? Can I expand? I can't. So I'm actually going to, yeah, I'm going to put exposed weakness down here on 2 because I don't need burst fire, purely because shit. Okay, yeah, let's head back the way we came. My hit point should be a little bit higher now, up to 105, which I suppose isn't shockingly bad. But I am going to be using this knife primarily. But I leveled up, and that's the key point here. Okay. So we're going to head, come on, we're going to head this way now. Come on. I'm going to be using the lucky knife because it's got a 15% chance of causing some damage. So this is going to be my storage for shit I find in this area. Okay. Actually, no, let's come here. Take out these first. Let's go into this shop, which is a weapon shop. Talk to Len. Welcome to that little shop, stranger. Looking for some weapons or armor? Show me what you got. So, we're offering you some bullet casings. Decent knife, but not a perfect knife. Come on. So those bullets, that bullet, and this here gun. What have you got in return for me? What is this? 65 round ammo belt. Huh. Never seen that before. Metal helmet I don't want, riot gear I'm not interested in. Mines not worried about, metal armor, LMG. Lifting belt would be good for a sledgehammer build, really good for a sledgehammer build. Grind guard, yeah. Really, you don't offer any knives? No close combat stuff? Wow. It's actually a little bit disappointing, to be perfectly honest. Still, we are now, if not rich, certainly better off than we were. Make mushroom dog. There's Grover. Am I okay to go in here? Anyone else in here? No. But I'm I'm going to take these. Gives me an extra bit of stuff along the experience rail. And what have we got here? We've got a barrel. With a bit of good stuff in it. I'll take it. To be perfectly honest, I'm quite happy with that. Let's go this way. I'll take your bits and pieces. Let's look in the dumpster. I will take all of that shit. Not so interested in the lake mushrooms, to be perfectly honest. And then I will find out what's in here, because I can't remember personally. Ah, yes, I know goat. Let's see what you got. What do you have? Goat. Wonderful human being's name, that is Goat. Do I have a sharpening stone? I have a sharpening stone, but I don't know where that... There it is, yeah. Sledgehammer I don't need, hand grenade already got, mine don't need. I've got nothing he wants, and he's got not a great deal that I want. Let's have a chat to Eddie. You see a short, jittery man with messy hair and stained goggles, both of which he occasionally adjusts, only to find a second later that he's not happy with the new arrangement. Well, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? He says and puts down his copper mug. Tell me about scrappers. And that's my gang. We extract the valuable stuff from the old junkyard and sell it over in the south. Foundry and Quad City are our biggest customers. We're also in the business of killing people who try to muscle in on our tough, so don't even think about it. Okay, we're in junkyard. Retrieve Colonel's lucky knife. Deliver the trading documents. Travel to junkyard. Search for an direct class breadboard. Why and how do I get in here? Scrappers. Going now. Okay. Fair enough. That was not what I was looking towards doing. Okay. Don't get in my way, please. Quick save. Can I get in here? Lockpicking 80, 45 difficulty, and locked. Not so good. Okay, let's talk around to these guys. Talk to Kendrick. What you got? 2 special bolts, leather armor, 3 melee weapons, and 3 belts. What do I got in here? Do I have any melee weapons? I do not. What I do have is a bunch of shit that I can dump. What does he have in terms of stuff? Another sharpening knife, machete handle, 8 to 14 and a 9 to 16. And a machete which has got 16 armor points. It's good. Throwing knives. Utility belt, which is basic. Trapper's belt. Ah. Yeah, nothing that I need there. Kimmy. Young woman, thin as a rail, already planting a prickly plant into a bigger pot. Her stare is directed towards the plant, but it seems like her attention is not. One careless move is followed by a swear. She grabs the punctured finger, frowning and swearing some more. And it's at that point she notices you. Hi, I'm Kimmy. Need some shrooms or plants? Show me what you got. 6 plants or fungi. Already got that. Don't need that. Let's talk to Johan. Some scrap. Got you covered. What do we got? 4 padding, bolts of cloth and batteries. Literally nothing here that I need, really. That is a shame. Let's talk to Kareem. Large man with a scruffy brush of beard stands at the counter, smelling of foul food and booze. He speaks in a deep rumbling voice. You can't quite tell if he's in a bad mood or just bored. Let's see what's on the menu. We need to buy 3 foodstuffs. Reduces perception and dexterity by 2. Don't need mushroom brew. Come on. And the cold damage is irrelevant to me. I'll take 30 coins. Now I will go and see about getting into and delivering those papers. There's a lot less oddities here than I remember. That might just be me. That might just be me. Geezer Ford. You come up to an old fisherman wearing an old jacket and rubber boots. The simply clothed man watches his rod with great focus and pays no attention to you. Hi there. The man silences you with a swift gesture of his hand, for his prey is about to bite. The float disappears under the surface and the rod bends downward. The fisherman grasps it tightly, yanking the rod as if he were expecting to pull a sunken ferry out of the depths. Soon enough, a small, light bluish eel flies through the air towards and ends its journey in the man's raw-boned hand. Disappointed, he unhooks the fish with a single motion and gently releases it back into the water, into which it happily disappears. One of the 2 men standing nearby begins laughing, but immediately stops before his and the old fisherman's stares meet, instead shifting his view to his own rather steady float. The old geezer resets the rod, and his few steps back and forth reveal a limp in his left leg. Then he turns to you. Who the hell are you? Nice catch. He turns the left side of his head toward you and leans closer, mouth wide open. Didn't catch that, could you speak up? I said, nice catch. What, that thing? He laughs. That ain't good enough to feed a cat, woman. If you're trying to act nice, then don't. If you're trying to make fun of me, then go stick your head in a siphoner's rear. You dig? Didn't mean it in a bad way. Could I ask you a couple of questions? What questions? About fishing. He takes a look at his motionless float. Water right now. I suppose it could bear a few minutes. Very good. I'm Sarah Evenstyle, by the way. Geezer Ford, that's what the folks around here call me, but for you, it's Mr. Ford. Got it, Mr. Ford? Yeah, go ahead and ask your questions. How's the water here in general, I mean? Well, it seems stupid for someone looking from afar. Like, what in hell's goddamn railroad are those slackers doing by that muddy puddle? But listen, there's an underwater tunnel connecting to a whole system of caves which are full of eels. He looks towards the tent and points to the man standing by the barrel. See that ugly yo-yo there? His name's Hopper Jim. Quaker at heart. Centipedes, spiders, and all that kind of bugs scare the living nose out of him, but man, he can fish like a spawn of a siphoner. Caught a 50-kilo eel right here. Go on. Now, one regular old blue old eel, there was a red behemoth with a yellow stripe on its side. Never seen anything like it before. Now, that's a catch. And I being the best fisherman in whole Underrail, South Underrail definitely, ain't gonna let someone like Hopper Jim outdo me. You're the best fish. You think you're the best fisherman in Underrail? You? Okay, I've got my pen and paper here. Yeah, he squints at you with one of his eyes while the other one sharpens up. Something bothering you, woman? I'm pretty sure they're better fishermen than you out there, old man. Pretty sure, my wrinkly old butt. You brainless baggage? What do you know, huh? Because you sound like you think you're some kind of big shot. You're talking to me, Geezer Ford, like that. You don't think you're better than me, huh? Maybe I am. No, so you think you're better, do you, me? All right, prove it, woman. How do you want me to prove it? He turns silent as his mind retreats to envision an appropriate challenge. Eventually it emerges on one. Bet you couldn't even do a Southern Tour. What's exactly the Southern Tour? He explodes with laughter. Its echo so loud that you can feel it manages to reach every ear in Junkyard. You ain't nothing if you've never done a Southern Tour, woman. Southern Tour is when you fish for one of each kind in Southern Underrail. Now, we ain't talking about one-of-a-kind stuff, like them red eels and stuff, but more common species. That don't mean it's going to be easy. Now, I ain't going to ask you which you catch each, exactly every kind of fish there is. That'd take too long, but I ain't going to wait a year for a sorry excuse for a fisherman such as yourself to fish them all out. But you can bring me one of these each. A pentapus. Slackjaw. Minihead. And I'm writing all these down, by the way. Black dragon. Phantom jelly. Ghost face. Anglerfish. Demon squid. Shrimp. Walking fish. I bet you I can catch them all. Then do it, but if you lose, you've got to go around the junkyard saying Mr. Ford is the best fisherman in the whole South Underrail while I blow harder than 2 puffer fishes mating. Deal. Deal. Now you better hurry up unless you want me to die of old age. Go. Goodbye, Mr. Ford. So, we are going to go and do this fishing trip. That I can guarantee. There's a workbench. Talk to the fixer. The doctor's suit's covered in dried blood and other foul stains. Its smell matching its appearance. As you come near, he slowly turns to you, inspecting your body for wounds with wild eyes, which seem as if they're about to pop out of the sockets. Contrary to his stare, his voice is slow and steady. What's behind the fence? United Stations Embassy. What's the deal with all the people outside the embassy? The United Stations are helping the junkyarders in need. They're giving out food and clothes. Food. Certainly brought their affection. Quite cheap, though. But them folks got next to nothing, so it makes sense. You don't like the United Stations? Never said that. I also benefit from their generosity. But what I said is true. Them guys ain't stupid. They ain't. Ha. Purchase some medical supplies. Adrenaline shot. That's always handy to have. Advanced health elbow. Always handy to have. Chemical ammo. Chemical blob trap. Extract humour, I've already got most of these. Morphine's always good to have. Cyan Halet's always good to have. Oh. Vigorous belt, agility decreased by 2. That's not good. A catalyzing belt, chemical pistol attacks up by 2. No. Acid. See, now, this is one of the things that I was heavily missing the last time. Yeah, this was one of the things that I was really missing last time, which is really annoying. So let's take this off. and go chat. The second Lieutenant Garen Holt, citizen of this restricted area. What is this place? Can I see the ambassador? No business with the ambassador. Is he expecting you? Yes, he's expecting me. Sarah and Sarah Southgate Station. No, we're expecting you. May I enter the embassy? Thank you. Halt! Before you can meet the ambassador, you must unready your weapon, grenades, and other dangerous devices and put them in your backpack. If you reach for any of those during your stay on the embassy grounds, you will be neutralized. When you enter the courtyard behind me, take the first double door to the right. The ambassador is expecting you to not interfere with operations inside the base. Boom, boom, boom. Can't go in there. Okay. So, there's those two guys there. That I do know for definite. Another one there, another two there. So that's 3, 4. Four or five guys there. Come on. Go talk to the deputy. What can you tell me about the ambassador? Only the very best. The ambassador of Thanos is one hard-working, intelligent man who's sincerely devoted to promoting and realizing the idea of a unification here in South Underrail. It's a slow and time-consuming process, but the United Nations stations are gaining more and more support, thankfully. Now, the door to the ambassador's office may always be open, but that doesn't mean he's not a busy man, especially now. Please keep that in mind when you're going into his office. Thank you. Thank you, I will. And there's Ambassador Thanos. You enter the office to see a short, thin man, already standing behind his desk to greet you. Neatly dressed, neatly shaved, smooth-faced, and scar-free. In possession of straight white teeth. This man's a northerner. He greets you with a polite voice. Hey up! Welcome to United Nations Embassy, Miss Sarah Evenstar. We've been expecting you. That's sort of northern, or at least in the UK. Sent these trading documents. Very, very good. Usually I'd allow this sort of information to be wired, but we have reason to believe that network is going through Junkyard might have been compromised. You never know who might be listening and what they can do, even with harmless trading agreement info. Just so you know, as a representative of Southgate Station, you're free to move around most embassy premises. You can also use our elevator to South Railroad Outpost. It's out of order at the moment because of the earthquake, but we're working on fixing it. Who do you suspect has hacked the Junkyard network? Not sure yet, but there's an ongoing investigation. Until further notice, I asked that any sensitive information coming from SGS and our other trading partners in the south be delivered physically. Sure we'll get to the bottom of this so soon that the communications can continue as before. Have to go now. Take care, Miss Sarah Evenstar. Feel free to come back any time if there's something you wish to discuss. And so we gained 1 XP there, which is always good. Right. So we've got 2 turrets. I didn't see any dogs. No dogs. So, track the junkyard. Okay, we've got a lot to investigate there. We've done the trading documents. Oh, this is junkyard, here we go. Prove to geezer forward that you're a fisherman. And let's just quickly pop these back up here. And let's head down here again. Jacob, hey sister, there's someone at the bar wanting to talk to you. Why'd you hear this? How do you know who I am? I guess I'll have to go and talk to this person. No problem, sister. So let's go there. Okay, so let's go to the bar. And there is Abraham. The man wheezes heavily through the mask, his eyes drowsy. He's resting one of his arms on the counter whilst occasionally breaking off pieces of bread from his plate with the other and putting them in various pockets of his overcoat. The year is corrupt in many more ways than one. You are Sarah Evenstar of the Southgate Station. Is this correct? That's correct. I am. And I, Abraham, and I have business. Proposition for you. My sources tell me you have recently visited the embassy of our Union friends. I wish to purchase information that you might have acquired during this visit. This information does not pertain to the purpose of your visit, so this talk will not challenge your loyalty to your own station. Do you foster any? Are you interested? How much do you pay me? It depends on the quality of the information you provide. All right, agreed. Ask your questions. You nod slowly. How many men are guarding the entrance to the embassy courtyard once you get past the gate? One and another one in an adjacent room. Are you allowed to enter the courtyard? How many guards did you see? 2 or 3. Were there any guards in the embassy offices? Yes, at least 1. Did you see or hear any dogs anywhere on the embassy grounds? No, I saw no dogs. Any turrets? Yes, 2 at the entrance. And one more question. Are you allowed to go back into the embassy? Yes, that is all I need to know. Kareem will give you your money. There is also a way for you to earn more if you are interested. Come to me again and we can talk further. End dialogue. Okay, Kareem, how much money? Pouch of Stygian coins. Nod and leave. 250 Stygian coins. Okay, let's head back. To the front. And we can talk again to this person. Black Eels, you're the head honcho. Be leaving now. Where? Okay, let's go back in here. Talk to Colton again. Tell me about Old Junkyard. Old Junkyard Depot. Where is the original junkyard this town was built next to from the scrap our predecessors found there? It's a restricted area now, though some account of accident with a mutagen tank that happened a long time ago. It's crazy though now, rabid dogs, mutants flipped out, and auto turrets. Still a lot of valuable junk in there. Though, and you've got scrappers still doing raids in there. And they ain't letting any other folks get in. It's the problem, you see. These bastards control the gates. They're freaking base. So there's no other way in. He lowers his voice as he looks about. No, don't say that. You know what they say? Where there's a will, there's a way. If you absolutely need that armadillo part, the Black Eels might be able to help you. How so? Talk to Silas the Dockmaster. Tell him Colton sent you and you're interested in the wormhole. They'll tell you more about it. Okay. Let's talk to Silas. I'm here about the wormhole. Colton said you're the man to talk to. Yeah, look, green girl, what you need the wormhole for? You got a death wish? Looking for something specific I can't find on the market. Must be something special if it's worth risking your hide. Wormhole can get you in and out, but it's going to cost you. How much? Usually ask for money, but I got another deal for you if you're interested. Let's hear it. I need someone to solve a couple of problems for me. Maybe get our hands dirty in the process. Dig what I mean? Shouldn't take you too long, and you might even earn some charons on the side as well. Sounding good so far? Go on. There's a guy that owes me a hefty amount of coins. Not only that, but he's also late on the protection money. I don't think he's got it. That one. Shake him down and see if he has something else about you. If not, well, still got to send a message what happens when you try and swindle the Black Eels, right? Yeah. Sounds like fun. Excellent. The guy's name's Grover. He lives in a shack just north of the tavern, right next to the lens shop. Get him to pay what 100 charons he owes me, or something of equal value. If he can't pay up, bring me his ugly head. Okay. Let's start this one going. And if I recall rightly, Grover was right here. I'll take these. And we'll quick save and talk to Grover now. The man greets you with a face as expressive as a rock wall. He glances at you and then speaks. I ain't in the mood to chat. If the Dockmaster's money, Grover has a pony up. His expression remains unchanged. Look, I told Silas already, I just don't have any money right now. I'll pay him back as soon as I can. And when's that? I don't know. Soon, I think. It's not good enough, Grover. He stares at you. After a few seconds, his expression slowly begins to break. I'll have it real soon, I promise, I promise. Any last words, Grover? No, no, please. Attack. Fortunately, I did not get the opportunity to that's annoying. I did not want to hurt him, but I will take his head nonetheless. Let's head back here. And give the man his head. I'm up to 3 experience. About that Grover guy. Poor sap couldn't pay up. So he really was telling the truth about being broke. Regretful. But you did what had to be done. Good job. What's the other thing you want done? Go talk to Captain Broderick there at the wharf. He was transporting some cargo for us when the earthquake started and a big wave knocked some of it off the boat. He thinks he knows where it might have washed up, though. He'll ferry you over there to look for it. Alright, I'll do it. Talk to Broderick and you'll go. So... Oh, I hadn't realised this would come so quickly. Here to help you recover that lost cargo. So Silas found someone derailed enough after all. Look, I'll take you there, but I ain't stepping any further than the shore. I'm no Quaker, but that place gives me the creeps. What's this? Whatever. Just take me there. This is going to be awkward. So, since I am not getting standard XP, I don't need to do anything silly. Excellent. Let's get back in the light here because I don't like this, even though we have psychic abilities, or a few psychic abilities now. Okay, so we need to get this. So let's travel up to here. Wait until we can get to this area down here. Quick save. Just like mushrooms involved here. Come on. Let's go this way. Pause again. On the way back, we'll collect all of these. Hoping we don't have to worry too much about the Psy beetles. And of course we do. I have action points because of course there aren't. Of course there's another one over here. And of course there's a third one there. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, and let's take that one down. And I think we're dead here. Yeah, we're dead. No, maybe not. Charge ourselves up here. I will expose weakness. One more hit should do it. Come on. Oh, really? Fuck's sake. Okay, we're back. And of course it'll run off there. And now just need to get over here. Stand next to that. Fingers crossed. That's enough. Let's bandage up here. And quick save. And grab this, which gives me 2 additional oddity points. Grab the remains. quick save. Gonna go down here. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to look at these mysterious pillars. Strange pillars rise from the pool, decorate with glowing symbols. They're unfamiliar with and seem to hum, unsure of whether they can actually produce sound or if it's all just in your head. Focus your mind on the pillars, you clear your mind of other thoughts and focus just on the sound of the pillars and the glowing symbols. As time passes, you lose perception of the world around you and you can no longer hear the water dripping from the cave ceiling or the insects skittering among the mushrooms. Everything except the strange symbols is darkness, and the only sound is the humming of the rock. You realise this could be dangerous, continue focusing, try and focus on the pillars, but you're overwhelmed by a disturbing feeling there are more people in the room standing close to you, your concentration breaks. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Okay, quick save, boom. So, we got everything there, come on. Just need to get back here. Let's skedaddle once we've gotten down to this. This was a lot easier than I actually thought it would be. I honestly thought we were in for a real problem here. But we seem to have coped quite nicely with this. Let's grab that. Head up here. No way of getting to this one for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, no way of actually getting here again. And we come back here. And we go, we found the cargo, let's go. Perfect, let's bail. And we are done. So, we talked to Dockmaster Silas about that lost cargo. Got it right here. Excellent, you just saved me some money, kid, and I'll in turn promised I'll save you some. Okay, so here's what you got to do. First, take this key, go to the slums and look for a shack with an air vent right next to the door. It's in the southeast part of the city, of the slums. The key will unlock that door. Inside, you're going to find a trapdoor that'll lead you to the wormhole. And the wormhole will lead you to Depot A. And when you're done with your business, girl, come see me and I might have some more work for you. And that's another 2 XP. And that's going to be it for the episode. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. Thank you again, and I will see you next time when we shall go into Junkyard. Goodbye.